Dear brothers of the planet, the disease settles in your physical bodies when you become unbalanced. You have 7 energy points in your bodies, which are called chakras. Each chakra is directly linked to your hormonal glands, and they are the ones that maintain all the chemical and physiological balance of your bodies. They produce what is necessary to keep your bodies functioning properly. So when you emanate feelings or say words, thoughts, attitudes, whose vibratory energy is not good for your bodies, what happens? That energy that you are emanating will hit one of those chakras, and it will start to function unbalanced. This imbalance directly affects the gland to which it is attached, starting to act incorrectly in its organisms. This imbalance is like opening several doors for what is not good for you, which are diseases. When you stay balanced, you stay with a healthy diet, with perfectly balanced thoughts and feelings, there are no diseases, there are no points of imbalance, and you can lead a harmonious and disease-free life. It turns out that many of you have been out of balance for a long time. It was not a momentary imbalance that came and went. It came and stayed for a long time, so this imbalance settles in your physical body. It doesn't go away anymore. Even if you go back to balancing your chakras, your thoughts, attitudes, words, that damage has already been done. Your body no longer works according to the will of Father, Mother God. The cells acquire their own will, and more imbalanced cells are generated every day. With that came the medicines, which are nothing more than supposedly substances that bring balance to your bodies again. Many of you achieve this balance, but never get rid of medications. It is as if the medicine only took the consequences, but the cause is still there, because that is how the medicines were created. Not to act on the cause, but on the consequence. Except those who act on infections, for example, they act on the cause because they destroy the microorganism. But all others act on the effects you feel, the pains you feel, the malaise you feel. This dispensation of healing energy is constant on the planet. It does not stop and comes back every 15 days, it is acting on each one of you. The way it is performing depends exclusively on each one of you. If you connect with this energy and open your hearts, so that it exists and changes the programming of your cells, then you can, after a while, see the cure. Nothing is instantaneous. Nothing is momentary. I was cured today and tomorrow I got sick again. This does not exist. When this energy heals every point of imbalance in your bodies, the disease will no longer manifest. So how do you know if you are under the influence of these energies? What do your minds say? If the mind of each one of you believes, opens, is receptive to receive these energies, healing begins. But it is not a quick cure. Nobody expects to be cured in 2-3 days. You have spent almost a lifetime unbalanced. Healing doesn't happen that fast, because we can't kill cells that act incorrectly. We do have to reprogram those cells to come back as new cells, so that when they are born, when they are created, they come with a totally different program. So it's not a quick and instant process. I repeat again, you will see healing, but over time. It will be the time when each poorly programmed cell will die, and a new one with the correct schedule will come. But also, for this to happen, you have to believe what is happening. You have to believe that every minute, new cells are being born with the right programming. And those with the wrong schedule are leaving, are dying. How long will it take? It will depend on the imbalance of each one. If it is a deep, old imbalance, the longer it will take. If it is something newer, less time will take. Many of you do not see results, do not see improvement. You may even be feeling that something has worsened. So for these cases, I will alert you. There is a point where you need to pay more attention to your own behavior, to your own beliefs. For if a healing energy is being released and you believe it will heal, how is it getting worse? So this is the point where you have to stop and ask yourself, why is not following the normal flow that should be improving? Then you can ask yourself, but how do I know that I am improving? You do medical tests, you follow up. Who has the disease, monitors its progress. Then you will know how things are working out, whether there is a slight improvement whatsoever, or none at all. None? Why none? Because your mind does not believe, because your mind is not ready for this process. Your mind is not accepting that you are able to reprogram your cells and tell them to receive the divine programming that is coming. Because if your cells don't open up to this healing energy, it won't act on your bodies. It is not the time for anyone here to stop taking their medications. We are not saying that. Any energy treatment is a treatment concomitant with the treatments of your world. Only if you allow yourself to be treated energetically and the cause begin to be fought, there will be a time when you will no longer need to take them. But you have to believe that. You have to believe that it will happen. If nothing is happening, is because you have not opened yourself up to this healing energy. You didn't tell it from the back of your mind that you are receptive to it. It is also worth mentioning the following. Some of you are at the edge of the problem. For example, someone has a malignant tumor that has to be removed, so that it does not cause further damage. I'm not going to say here that you wait for the cure that is coming. Because as your mind fluctuates a lot, you will not be guaranteed to heal yourself in time to not get worse. So do what has to be done. And what will this incoming energy do? It will make that area, which was in trouble, recover and no longer spread that problem to the rest of your body. So do what has to be done. Emergency actions cannot wait. And as I said, healing will not be instantaneous. It depends more on you than on the energy itself. So if you have to bring your body to balance, because you are at risk, don't wait, do it. And the energy will be in charge of healing that process, and adjusting so that everything else remains balanced. I am the Archangel Michael. News is coming. Wait, until the end of the week I will tell you what they are.